This computer. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, so we are recording this meeting, just so FYI, don't do anything dumb. Okay, today we're going to start talking about actually writing the theme music for our characters. So hopefully you have already finished creating your character and all that good stuff. If not, please do it. Okay, now when it comes to writing music, the most important thing is that it's legible and it's clear. Okay, so we're going to start off by just working on our melody line, just the one simple little idea. Like if you were to sing your theme music to somebody, dum 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 da da dum da da. Okay, that's what we're going to be working on today. So get a blank sheet of paper out. Okay, I'll give you a minute to do that. And you're going to want something to write with, something kind of chunky, like a marker's best. You can use a pencil if you want, but okay, once you have this blank sheet of paper, you're going to draw a staff. Okay, staff has 5 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It does not need to be pretty. It just needs to be big and functional. Okay. You're going to add a treble clef to your staff. If you don't remember how to draw a treble clef, okay, it goes right there. I'll give you a little quick review session. Okay. Make a line that goes up and down. It extends slightly past both sides of your staff. Okay. You draw the letter D. Okay, so it goes down to the middle line, draw the letter D, draw a spiral, and there you have a treble clef. Okay. Once you have your treble clef, the next thing I want you to ask yourself, okay, and you're going to put on your clef here, what kind of vibe does your theme have? Is it happy, positive? Okay. Is it major? Okay. Or is it more sad, dark? Okay. Is it minor? So which is it? Okay. What kind of vibes do you have? If you're not sure, or if you feel like your vibes go back and forth, I'm just going to need you to pick one. Okay, so say if you're picking this one, if you're happy and chill, you don't have to do anything else. However, if you want to go for that sad, dark feel, turn my piano on here. Okay, that's the vibe you want. That's the vibe you're going for. It's minor. What I need you to write down here, okay, on your middle line, you're going to draw a flat. Okay, and I'm going to draw a flat big right here so you can see what it looks like. See how it's like, if another way you can think about drawing a flat is if you have a heart with a line through it, okay, it's only the right side of it. Okay, so say that you're trying to draw the flat here on the page. Okay, you say you need a flat on the middle line. Okay, I draw a heart, I put a line through it, and then I'm going to erase this half. Okay, it's not the best way to do it, but it helps. Okay. So you're going to draw one on line 3. Okay. You're going to draw one on space 4. Okay. And then on space 2. Okay. So if your piece is darker, it's minor, it's sadder, okay, draw your flats here. That tells me that you're in C minor. Okay, that tells me that you're in C minor. If you're major, you don't need to have those. Okay, so vibe, I'm going to just put this up here. Is it major or minor? Okay, if it's minor, you need those 3 flats on line 3, space 4, space 2. Now, next thing that we're going to do. Okay, no matter what idea you have for your theme, okay, you are going to start your melody on C. Okay, so I want you to draw a little ledger line, little extra line, okay, and draw your first note C. Okay, everybody draw that. Now you may be going, oh, Miss Cry, you're so limiting. Like, oh my God, why do we all have to start on the same note? Okay, I'm making you start on the same note because you're going to be writing your piece in C position. Okay, so whatever you're doing here, I'm just going to get this out of the way. Okay, you're going to start on this note. Now, whether or not you're or, okay, I want you to start here. And whatever your little theme is, you're starting and you are going to end on C. Okay. So you'll notice that we're missing some things here. We don't have a time signature. Okay, it's going to be something over 4. That's for sure. But we don't have a time signature. Okay. We don't have any bar lines or anything like that. You know, the bar lines are these lines that come in through there. We don't have those right now. Okay. Okay. We just have our first note and our last note. Okay. What I want you guys to do, if you are having trouble just composing in your head, which most of you probably will be, unless you have been secretly just really, really good and you have perfect pitch, and I've missed that, okay, you're going to go online, okay, online, and you're going to look up a digital piano, okay, that you can play. So that way you can go and poke around and see, like, how does this music sound? What da 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 da. Okay. I'm gonna draw this here for you, but you should, have a good idea of this, okay, of what the names of the keys are. So as you write your music, or as you mess around, say you're just poking, bum 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 bum. Okay, okay, you'll know what you're doing, what you're playing, how to translate it. Okay, so this C right there. Okay, the D above it, E, F, and G. I don't want you going any higher than that. So when you go and mess around with your melody, okay, you're not going to use A, B, C. You're only going to use these 4. Okay, this is our C position that we've been using. Okay, if you are in a minor key, okay, if you're using your 3rd finger, okay, you have your key signature in there, you have your 3 flats, that covers that for you. So you don't have to worry about writing anything special for that E flat as long as you have that in the beginning. This is what tells me right here. This is what tells me that you're minor and that I'm going to need to play a black key for my E. Okay. So what you are doing today is writing down your basic theme. Clear this, turn this layer off. Okay, so blank page. Okay, I have a blank page. I have my staff. treble clef, this melody is going to be played with my right hand. Okay. If I'm major, my vibes are good. I don't need my flats. If I'm in a minor key, I have B flat, E flat, and A flat. Okay. Everybody is starting on C. Okay. However long you need that note to be. I'm going to get a quarter note. Okay. So everybody is starting on that note right there. Okay, so let's just go ahead and pretend that I'm a student and I am going to write some music here. Okay, I have my paper, I have my keyboard, whether it's digital online that you looked up or if it's here in person. So I'm starting on C, and I think, what would sound nice? I like that. Okay, the first thing I need to worry about is getting the names of these notes down. I'm not going to worry about the rhythm or anything like that. I just know that I need. Okay, so I started on C. That's a D. Okay, so I'm going to go here. Okay, that I had. Okay, that note right there, that's an E. Okay, after I played that, let's see, I did. So after I played that E, I went D, C, E, D, C. So I start here, da da dum. That's a D. And then I had a big jump. Okay, I'm writing this ugly, which is okay. You can write this ugly. This is a rough draft. It just needs to be, legible. So I had. Okay, that key right there is an F. Okay, C, D, E, F. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to write down an F. Okay. If you have trouble reading music or identifying notes, okay, one, we've been doing this for so long, God, I hope not. Okay, but if you do, remember that line 2, your secret note there is G. Okay, I told you that this is C. All right, so hopefully that will help you out there. Okay, so I've written down all my notes in this phrase: C, D, E, D, C, F. Okay. But, oh yeah, Miss Christ said I had to end on C. Well, but I've run out of space on my page. Okay, easy enough. You just draw more. Again, I'm drawing it ugly. Okay, this is a rough draft. It's okay as long as it's legible. All right. Okay, so I just played my little phrase. Okay, and then I need to end on C. But do I just want to go? I don't like that. Doesn't sound good. I think I like that. So I'm going for my F. I go one note higher. One above F is G. Okay, so I'm going to write that down. And to get to C, D, C, so G. And I have a D and a C. Okay, G, D, C. So there, now that I have drawn out, okay, the notes in my little theme. Let's to the side. It's just a simple little theme. The next step is assigning the rhythms for it. Okay? A good way to do this is just to try and tap your foot. You can't see, but I'm tapping my foot. There it is. Tap, tap, tap. Tap your foot while you play it. Okay? So if you notice that you have longer notes, okay, your longer notes are probably going to be hollow. So there are now two ways that you can do this. Okay, I'm going to take this and I'm going to make this. This is Miss Cry just functioning in a quick mode for class stuff, but for you guys, just get a second sheet of paper to do this, okay? So I have my scratch notes that tell me, okay, they tell me what's happening here, so I'm going to draw some more staffs for me. I have my treble clef. I have my notes themselves. Okay, now I need to figure out longs and shorts. If I'm going bum, 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 okay, so I know that my E is a long note. I'm going to mark long, an L above that. Okay, mark L above that. Okay, bum, bum, long, short, bum, 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 bum. These bum, bum, and this one are the same length. Okay, and I notice that as I'm tapping my foot, these two are just worth one click. So these are going to stay quarter notes. So click, click. My E was long. So we'll start as a half note. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. Bum, bum. And the D's kind of attached to that. We're just going to toss him in there. Okay, so this is my fault. I happen to do a dotted quarter note phrase. Okay, for you guys, don't worry about that. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Come back down to the C. Bum, bum. That F was 2 beats. Bum, bum, ba-dum. That G was the same length as my E. Okay, I'm gonna make this smaller. Down. Bum, 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 dum, dum. G, D, C. Okay. So I have built my little rhythm here. Okay. I'm gonna, so that way if the camera focuses properly, I'm just gonna make a big black blob. So I focus on stage, focus, focus, focus. Okay. I have my melody. I have my rhythm. I was able to crank this out quickly because I'm pretty skilled at identifying these things. Oh, now that one last thing. 1, 2, 3. Bum, bum, bum. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I don't know what rhythm this is. I know it's in 4/4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I'd have to write this a little bit weird. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's in 5/4. That's interesting. Okay, cool. Miss Cry has a weird beat going on in her head, but you know what? We're gonna vibe it. That's great. Okay, we're in 5/4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll add a measure here, and then tie this. Okay. God, that's so strange. Okay. So you see how that took me a second of just kind of tapping and saying like, well, does this work? Does this work? Does this work? That's the process. Okay. It's trial and error. It takes time. You notice I had written 4/4, then I changed my mind. Okay. If you're having trouble identifying the rhythms of your notes, just go ahead and leave it as this right now. Don't worry about if you're doing the rhythm correctly or not. Write down if certain notes are long, if certain notes are short. Short, short, long, short, long, short, whatever you want to do there. Okay. The most important thing is that you get this basic skeleton. C, D, E, D, F, G, da, da, whatever it was. You get that written down. Okay. So today you need a staff with a clef on it. your treble clef, okay, and your basic notes. Okay? No rhythm, no time signature. Don't worry about this. Okay? No rhythm, no time signature. Okay? Just the basic notes. So your finished product will look like this bottom right here. Or sorry, no, it won't. I lied. Your finished product is going to look like this right here. Okay? We're not worrying about rhythm or anything crazy. Okay? We just have our little phrase. Hopefully this makes sense. I'm going to stop the recording now so I can